Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Riley, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a gun that I've reviewed before, but I finally hit the 1,000 round mark. Going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes. Just going to give you my impressions of the gun after 1,000 rounds. Now I am going to safety check this gun. I always do keep it loaded, so I'm going to unload the gun just for this video. I'm going to leave the mag loaded, but there's nothing in the chamber, as you can see. Like I said, this is my EDC, so this gun kit stays loaded 24/7, you know, all the time. So we're just going to talk about a couple different things. Like I just said, I've reached 1,000 rounds with this gun. And again, we're keeping the chamber empty, but there is a loaded mag, but we're practicing good gun safety here, so nothing to worry about. I'll even turn the safety on for all you guys. Actually, no, then I can't. I'll just be safe, okay? How about that? Alright, so this is a 1,000 round update on the Shield 9mm. So if you haven't already seen my review of this gun, I don't know if I did an exact review of this gun. I think I just compared it to my previous EDC, but I'll include that link in the description, and watch that video if you haven't. But if you just want to know how this gun holds up in the long run, then just keep listening. So like I said, this gun is completely stock. The only thing I've done to it is add a Hogue grip right here. I don't know if you can see that. The grip goes all the way up to here and all the way to the bottom. It widens the grip a little bit and gives me a little more real estate to hold on to when I'm holding the gun. And so yeah, that's only like a $10 thing I added on off of Amazon. Hogue makes lots of cool grips, and it's definitely worth it because it adds so much more substance to hold on to right there, and it gives you so much better of a feel on the gun. So that's one thing I did. And the second thing is obviously I'm using an extended magazine that the gun comes with. Just an 8-round magazine. It's a little longer. It allows you to hold the gun with your hand and get all your fingers on, as you can see. The extension allows you to fit the majority. You know, if you have bigger hands, obviously you probably can't fit your whole hand on this gun. But this 8-round extension lets me hold the entire gun and fit most of my hand on the gun, which is pretty cool. And it's not hard to conceal this gun when I have the extension. Now, if you go a little bigger and you get like a Hive Technologies or some other mag extension, those might be a little bigger and a little harder to conceal, but the 8-round standard factory magazine extension is easy to conceal, in my opinion. Okay, I finally shot 1,000 rounds to this gun. What do I think? The main thing I think about is how easy this gun is to shoot. Like I said, previous concealed carry weapons I've had include Taurus TCP chambered in .380, Kel-Tec PF9, and then I went to the Shield. Both of those guns were not very fun to shoot due to the amount of recoil they had because of them being smaller pistols. The Taurus TCP was terrible to shoot. I did not like taking that gun to the range. The Kel-Tec PF9 was a little better, but it still kicked quite a bit, and I did not like shooting it more than a couple hundred rounds. The Shield blows both of those guns out of the water in regards to shooting them long term. I can shoot 400 to 500 rounds through this pistol in one day without any problems. You know, my hands will feel just fine. And I think part of it is because this gun actually does weigh not a lot, but enough to mitigate some of that recoil. So it's got a little weight to the gun. It doesn't recoil a lot for a 9mm. To me, I can't even, with the combination of the Hogue grip and the mag extension, the recoil is almost non-existent to me. You know, if you get a good grip, a high grip, you know, you're holding the gun right, and like I said, I have the Hogue grip on there and the mag extension. You can control the recoil on this gun so easy. Therefore, it is a very fun gun to shoot. I know a lot of guys that they carry like a Ruger LCP, teeny little gun, they never shoot it, but at the range they always take their Glock 17s or their, Glock 19s, and I'm like, why don't you practice shooting the gun you carry? That doesn't make any sense. Like I said, I carry this gun every day. 24/7, this gun is loaded and at my side. And like I said, I've shot over 1,000 rounds through this gun now. I'm thinking we're more like on 1,300 rounds through this shield. I feel comfortable with this gun. I've trained with this gun through several different types of shooting. Shooting laying down, shooting on my side, shooting in kneeling position, shooting it with one hand, shooting it with my left hand. I've shot this gun at night, during the day. I've done pretty much, I've transitioned, from an AR-15 to this gun and back. It's just a really all-around good pistol. It's a great gun. It's a great concealed carry gun. 1,000 rounds, what have I noticed? Well, drop the mag. The thing that's, I don't know if you can see, there's a little wear on the barrel. After 1,000 rounds, that's to be expected a little bit. But the crazy thing is, when I break this gun apart, let me do so real quick. When I break this gun apart, there's almost no wear on the, so there's almost no wear on the barrel. I mean, there's some wear, but not much. As you can see here, there's a little wear inside of the slide, but for 1,000 rounds, it's looking pretty fresh. And you can see some wear on the frame, like right here. That used to be black, and now it's just silver. Obviously, with the contact points wear the fastest. So where the slide is riding on the frame, obviously that's going to wear faster. But I mean, for 1,000 rounds, it looks pretty dang fresh. And that's what baffles me. I'm like, this gun really is made well. It's made to last a long time. And, once a gun reaches the 1,000 round mark, I feel like that gun is well broken in. And the weird thing is, I don't feel a major difference with this gun. I don't feel a major difference with this gun compared to when I first bought it. Which is kind of strange because clear chamber. Kind of bizarre because other guns I've had, including Glocks, after I shot 1,000 rounds, they felt way different than they did right from the factory. Like, noticeably different. But this gun feels the same exact way when I shoot it and rack the slide and manipulate it as it did the first day I bought it. So, I don't know if that just means this gun wears really well or I don't know what, but it's pretty cool because I've noticed that, I haven't noticed any changes. So it's been very reliable, been very predictable. The trigger, I did not like it at the beginning. I did not like the trigger on the shield. Let's go ahead and just pull it real quick. But I was, like I said, my previous everyday carries were the Taurus TCP and the Kel-Tec PF. Sorry. My allergies. Like I said, previous EDCs were Taurus TCP and Kel-Tec PF9, both of which have horrible triggers. Maybe not horrible, but just long triggers that are not my favorite. So I would say the shield trigger by far is way better than both of those triggers. Little give, and then wall. I got used to the trigger. I had to adjust the sights on this gun because it was shooting kind of I had to aim high and it would shoot low. So that's one thing I've had to do with this. But for reliability, now it's funny, I went shooting with one of my friends the other day, and he was commenting, he brought a Taurus. He was commenting how extremely similar the Taurus G2C or the Taurus PT111 is to the Shield. And while they are very similar in looks, the external look of them, I don't think the internals are the same, because I've had 0 malfunctions with my Shield, 1,300 rounds through my Shield, 0 malfunctions. I've had a Taurus PT111 G2 Millennium before. I've had one of those, and I've had lots of malfunctions, lots of problems. Not saying that the Taurus is not a good gun, but I am saying that the Shield is a good gun. So it's like, yeah, the Taurus may look like the Shield, but I think the Shield is much higher quality in the long run and will hold up very well. I'm not saying the Taurus isn't a good gun. I'm just saying that in my experience, my Taurus PT111 did not come even remotely to the same level of reliability as my Shield has. So again, that's case by case, but from what I've read online, these Shields are extremely reliable. And I can't believe this Shield has been more reliable than some of my Glocks that I've had, which is saying something, because Glocks tend to be very reliable guns as well. Anyways, I've shot 1,000 rounds through this gun, and I plan to shoot hundreds of, tens of thousands more rounds through this gun. I love the Shield. I changed my EDC before from the TCP to the PF9, but I'm not changing it again because I like the Shield. I train with the Shield almost every weekend. It's a good gun. It's a gun I feel like I can constantly train with and get better with. Even though it's a compact, I shoot this gun a lot. So my 1,000 round update, if I was to sum it up in a couple sentences, would be: the Shield is reliable, the Shield is accurate, the Shield is good. It's one of the best guns you can buy for this amount of money in this price range. Like I said, I think I paid $330 out the door. So that's my quick update. I hope you liked it. Give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell next to the subscribe button, which notifies you of new weekly videos. Thanks for watching.